From Minute Maid Park in Houston, it's opening day on the show. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Sugar Land Space Cowboys.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Cowboys.
So just about set. And starting in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. 5 pitches to choose from, and that can really keep hitters off balance. I'm interested to see whether he's commanding all of those pitches or if he's only got a couple of them working in this one. That could go a long way towards determining how much success he has. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chris Taylor. And we're off and running. It's a brand new season. 0-1. The 0-1. Bottom of the zone, called strike. Barely misses. And the count 1-2. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Off the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to left. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. Let's take a look at the lineup.
David Bodie.
David Bodie, the next to hit.
That's down. That's a ball.
So 1 on now with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23.
Next up for the Comets, Michael Conforto. Ground ball, could be 2. Can't come up with it. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 33.
That's a hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play. The center fielder digs in now.
No, that's it.
Conforto leads off of first with 2 away.
That missed. That's a ball.
And another ball. Fastball in for a strike. Ground ball to second. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score after half an inning. We're back here in Houston, and today's starter, Gavin Stone. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one, but if he can get 3, 4, or even all 5 of them going, watch out. Should be interesting to see. Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
The center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
In the air to the right. It's pretty deep. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Take a look at this lineup.
The right fielder, Ben Gamble.
Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Ben Gamble.
That's high. That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty.
Ha!
And the count 1-2. In the dirt.
2-2.
Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. Struck out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting third.
Base is
the
empty
second
with 2 out.
baseman,
Coming up to the
Brendan
dish now for Sugarland, Brendan Rodgers. Late on that fastball.
No balls. 1 strike.
Righty comes to the plate. And this one right back to the mound. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. On to the second frame now from Minute Maid Park in Houston. No score. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blake's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life.
Ball.
Arrighetti, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2021.
Ball.
Just missed.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 8,
Kike Hernandez, getting ready to hit.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Ball.
Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the second. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Runner on at third, one away. That misses. And the count 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Pop up on the right side of the infield. Rogers. 2 down. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. Digging in, Chris Newell. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bash down the right side, but foul. That misses,
That's a ball.
And it's 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Next pitch is outside. Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ward on third with 2 out. And that's a strikeout looking, and that ends the inning. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Taylor Trammell. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
That's the ball.
Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. Here comes the 2-0. Late on that fastball. Some real confidence as he challenged the batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after being late on that one. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, John Singleton.
John Singleton now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 0-2. Here's a pop-up. Rushing, settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Quincy Hamilton.
And now the DH, Quincy Hamilton. It just misses. A ball and no strikes. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. That keeps the inning going.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Joe.
And here's the catcher, Joe Hudson.
Ball. 1-0.
One and 0, here's the pitch.
Ball.
I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. The 2-0. Grounds it to short. Freeland. Play made. That ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. One left on base. We've played 2 innings. We're all tied, 0-0. Back here in Houston, here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alex Freeland. He swings and fouls one off.
One and one. Ball. Ball.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter.
Chris Taylor.
Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Now this is a laser to left. Lays it on a bounce and can't handle it. Lead runner turns at second. The throw in, and the throw takes too long to develop. And that leaves them with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Got away with it right there. That ground ball was yanked and it was hit hard, so that made the difference. Like I said earlier, I really think a better approach would be staying up the middle, but it worked out that time. Next is the designated hitter, David Bodie. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Throws to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play.
The left fielder, number 23.
I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time.
No, that missed.
Two outs and nobody aboard. High fastball with an outstanding spin rate. That's really tough to hit. And the count 1-2. In the air to left. That gets down for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. The center fielder will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Hee-haw!
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering,
2-2.
way upstairs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Comets lead it 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman,
Jay Whitcomb.
Splits the middle. That's a strike. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Swings through it. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And now the shortstop, Zach Short. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
No, that's out.
A frozen rope. And 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 14.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. Good contact hitter and not bad with the glove either. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Strike 2. That's a mistake, letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get something out of this AB. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder, Ben.
Next up for the Space
Gamble.
Cowboys, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Ball.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
Started to swing, but held up.
Ball.
Dubon leading off first with 2 away. That one misses. 3-1. Brendan Rodgers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and one, here's the pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. The runner will be going here on 3 and 2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Still a full count after the foul ball. Now the payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish the punch-out. One runner left stranded. They still trail 1-0. We're back here in Houston. Ben Gelman here with you and set to lead off the fourth, Ryan Ward.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
On the ground, Singleton. Flip to the pitcher covering.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in for the Comets, Kike Hernandez, 0 for 1. Ball 1 down. 1 out and the base is empty.
That's a
Two
ball.
straight breaking
Outside.
balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. 2-0 pitch.
Hey, ha!
Slice down the right side. Just misses
No,
the
that
mark
missed.
outside
That's
the
a ball.
zone. What a take with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Foul ball. It remains a full count. Payoff pitch
Ball
off
4,
the
take your
outside
base.
edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting,
That's
the
an
catcher,
excellent at bat.
Dalton
Saw a lot of
Rushing.
pitches and earned the walk. So a runner aboard, stepping in, Dalton Rushing. First time up was a pop out. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking
0-1.
for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Really loud
right
contact
fielder,
there, and it
number
goes back to
16,
what I've been
Chris
saying about picking up the middle.
Newell.
Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Newell. Went down on strikes the first time through. And there's a strike. Late with the swing there. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. 0-2, rocks and fires. On the ground to third, Whitcomb. Quickly to second for 1. Double play! What a twin killing to end the inning. It's been said so many times, that is the pitcher's best friend. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches. Welcome back. The
Leading
Space
off
Cowboys
for
at the dish
Space
in the bottom of the
Cowboys,
fourth.
the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
In 2022, Corey Joltz put together an impressive power season for the Space Cowboys with a team record 31 homers. Also cool, he's a native of nearby Houston, and he attended the University of Houston. Fly ball out to left field. Conforto. There's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor.
And next, the
Trammell.
cleanup hitter, Taylor Trammell. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Home team down by 1. And that drops in for a strike. Struck him out on the foul tip.
Now batting,
Stepping
first
to the plate
baseman,
for Sugarland, John Singleton. Popped out the first time.
It's 0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. That one not
1-2.
close. And it's 1-2. Outside.
2-2.
That one
You
off
got a
the
full
mark.
count.
And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. On to the top of the 5th. Oklahoma City have the lead, 1-0. We're back here at the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
We're ready for the
Oklahoma
5th
City,
inning.
the
Game
shortstop,
1 of this
Alex
3-game series.
Freeland.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alex Freeland. That's in for a strike. It's been a good outing so
0-1.
far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. On 0-1, the delivery. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
The batter number
Looks like
3,
he doesn't want to hand the
second
ball
baseman,
off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive
Taylor.
work. So digging in, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Taylor measures 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. 0-1 now. That
1-1.
curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Fly ball, left field. Trammell should have this one. 2 down. That's a well-executed pitch. He
Now
got him
batting,
out in
the
front on the
designated
pitch
hitter,
away and
David
earned the fly out. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, David Bodie. Oh, and 1.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
Takes a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma City on top, 1-0. Bottom half of the 5th,
Leading
and the
off
Space
for
Cowboys
the
batting.
Space Cowboys, the designated hitter, Quincy Hamilton.
That one in there. It's 0-1. It's been a
No
good
ball,
outing
1
so
strike.
far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. And he looks to have picked up right where he left off. That is a
Now batting,
critical call
catcher,
right there, and the
Joe.
pitcher is fully aware he got lucky.
Hudson.
That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout after that called 3rd strike. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Joe Hudson grounded out to short the first time up. High fly ball towards left center. This one carrying. Got it, and there's 2 away. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you
Now
take those
batting,
extra
third
reps during
baseman,
batting practice,
Jay
getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat.
Whitcomb.
Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Whitcomb, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1.
Oh, and
That
1.
had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, inning over. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings in the books. Oklahoma City ahead in this game, 1-0. Back here in Houston,
Leading off
we're set for the top of
Oklahoma
the 6th
City,
inning. Now the left fielder,
number
Michael
23,
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
And a curve
1
misses
and out.
outside.
Heck what? 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. 2-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, James.
Next up
Outman.
for the Comets, number 33.
Wood!
Great job so far on the mound, and I think curveballs
0-1.
like that one are a big part of the reason why. Missed
That's a
inside. Ball 1. And
That's the
misses
ball.
inside.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Manager out
Now
of the
batting,
dugout, time
the
to make a
first
change.
baseman, Ryan
Spencer Arrighetti, done for
Ward.
the night. Great performance on the mound in this one, pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen,
Cowboys,
Bennett Sousa.
number
This game
62.
is still pretty tight, so he
Bennett.
has to give the bats a chance and keep it
Sousa.
close. No mistake pitches. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's a
No,
little bit
ball.
hot. Close, but called a ball. That just
that's ball
missed.
4.
Walked the
Runner
batter
take your
on
base.
4 pitches.
The third baseman, number 8.
Digging in for the Comets, Kike Hernandez.
That
That's
missed.
such a
ball.
hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice
One
job
ball,
to
no
spit on
strikes.
that tempting slider down and in. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. Well, that's
Now
a
back,
big swing
the
of the
catcher,
bat,
Dalton
driving in the run with the
Russell.
2-bagger. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a 2-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Dalton Rushing. Swing and a high fly to left. It's carrying. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Back here at Minute Maid
Lead
Park,
off for
ready
the
to go for the last half of the
Cowboys.
inning. Digging in
The
for the
shortstop,
Space Cowboys, Zach Short.
Short.
First pitch,
Ball.
and it just misses. Right
Hee-haw.
through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swings and
2.
misses. And the count 1-2. He's shown
1-2.
some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Into center. It falls in. That's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Beautiful example right there of an
The center
up-the-middle
field,
approach
number
paying off.
14,
If you're in the minors and you show
Mauricio
that kind of swing consistently,
Dumas.
you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. And now the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball.
The Space Cowboys with the tying run at the dish. And another ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Close, but ruled a ball. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. The Space Cowboys down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ben.
And
Gamble.
now Ben Gamble, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, and 2, and the delivery. Nice eye right there. That's off the mark. 2 and 2. Good job to let the low one go there. Swing and a rocket. Looks like extra bases. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
No, that's out.
One and 0, and the pitch. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Grove getting ready to go. Kopech, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And swing and a miss.
One ball,
Go ahead run at second here in game 1 of this 3-game series. Got it. And now 1 out.
Now batting, left
Next
fielder,
up for the Space Cowboys, Taylor Trammell. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. With first base open, he can afford to be a little cautious with this batter. Might just pitch around him. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, the
first baseman, John Singleton.
Singleton.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. The Space Cowboys with the go-ahead run standing at second. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. I don't know why he didn't swing, but that's probably the best pitch to hit he'll get in this AB. Now here's the 0-2. And just misses with that one. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow.
No, that's down.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner will hold. Gamble, standing at second, 2 out. And a swing and a miss. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 ball game. We're back here in Houston. We go to the top of the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chris Newell.
No, that missed. That's
Activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero preparing to come on if needed. Otto getting loose as well. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Breaks his bat and bounces this one to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Shortstop Alex Freeland.
Next up for the Comets, Alex Freeland. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter number 3, second baseman Chris Taylor.
Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. 1 for 3. And that's outside. 1-0.
Here, 1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field, Dubon. And that's the end of the inning. Time to stretch. We're tied in this one, 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Oklahoma
and a new
City.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 29.
Michael Grove. Some serious action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. So digging in, Quincy Hamilton went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Hamilton.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Foul ball there. In the dirt.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. Here's the catcher, Joe
Now
Hudson.
batting, catcher, Joe Hudson.
Hee-haw!
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a
0-2.
strike. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. On the ground to first, Ward. And steps
That's
on the
it.
bag for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Shea Whitcomb.
Now the third baseman, Shea Whitcomb.
Ball.
All tied up. You're in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Chases a high fastball there.
1-2's the count. Two.
Got it.
Zero.
And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Eighth inning coming up next. We're tied in this one, 2-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Space
and
Cowboys,
a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth.
47.
Rafael Montero.
Rafael Montero.
And here
Leading
is
off
David
for
Bodie.
Oklahoma City, the designated hitter, David Bodie.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. Swing lifted to left field. Trammell. And there's one down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Michael Conforto getting ready to hit. Not even
1-0.
close there. And that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the closer of the staff, is throwing. One out and the base is empty.
Hey, ha!
He hits a fly to center. Dubon under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, James.
Now a chance for
Outman.
the center fielder, number 33. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Late on that fastball. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're tied in this one 2-2. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Short.
Short.
With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. The 1-0 pitch.
Hurt.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that's in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off, we'll see another. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Now the payoff pitch. Fly out to center field. The center fielder settles underneath it. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 14, Mauricio
Dubon, the next to hit. And the slider just misses.
Here.
On the ground to the left, Hernandez whips it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ben Gamble.
And now the right fielder, Ben Gamble. Came through in the clutch earlier in this one, and they'd love to see a similar approach here. Stay up the middle and try to get the barrel on the ball.
That's
Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. Well struck, right field. Gets over his head. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. This next at-bat is going to be critical. And now, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings at the first pitch.
0-1.
Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Next one's fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Downstairs.
Ball.
Runner at second with 2 down.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And we stay tied, inning over. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam. Back here in Houston, we go to the ninth. Digging in for the Comets, Ryan Ward. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm.
That's a ball. 1-1.
That one ripped, but foul. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Got the batter swinging. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Yeah!
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Couldn't hold back, run up on strikes. 2 out. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Dalton Rushing. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. A little out front there, swings through it. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Full count now.
Count is full.
Chris Newell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the ninth. And now the potential winning run is on base.
The right fielder, number 16.
Now it's the right fielder, Chris Newell. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter,
I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. So up next, Alex Freeland. Ground ball left side. Short. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Back-to-back singles. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. This next at-bat looms very large. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chris Taylor. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oklahoma City with the go-ahead run at third. And that's a strike. Struck out swinging as they escape the bases-loaded jam. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park, ready for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Brustar Gratterall, the right-handed sinker baller, looks to be getting ready. Here comes the 1-0. And caught it behind the back. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, John Singleton.
John Singleton now at the plate. That one fouled off. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Down the right field line and a base hit. Makes it to second, the winning run into scoring position with 1 gone. There you go, winning run is aboard with 1 down. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. 1 swing, and they could end this ballgame. Quincy Hamilton digs in now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. the winning run on second base. And that one fouled off. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Now here's the 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Up.
Winning run at second with one away. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Line drive. Lays out. Got it. Way to secure the ball and make the catch all the way
Now
through impact with the
catcher.
ground. That's a
Go.
terrific defensive play.
Hudson.
Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Joe Hudson. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, one strike.
Trying to send this one into extra frames. I'm
That's
not
the
sure
ball.
where that one missed. That was well
1-1.
spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. And there's
No,
a ball.
that's low. Ball.
Winning run in scoring position with two away here in the last half of the ninth. That one misses. Late swing, fouled it off. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Fly ball to right. And it falls! Runner around third. Throws offline, and this ball game is over. They win it 3-2. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. Three to 2, the final score. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.